Kales. It's Kale Petersen, the redshirt sophomore for the Iowa Hawkeyes. 3-2 since taking over for Nasir Bailey at 141 pounds. Sergio Vega, the freshman from Tucson, Arizona, 6th-ranked wrestler in his class coming out of high school. He has not allowed a takedown this year. What makes him so good this early in his career?
Well, one thing we heard is that his confidence has gotten so much stronger. First, he was kind of a quiet guy, but then when he started being in this environment of winners, he's got a little edge to him right now. He's getting mad when guys don't wrestle him.
Tom Brand said this week about Kale Petersen, we want him to have more belief in himself and be more assertive in his action, force the issue rather than letting it come to him. A difficult task against Vega, who in matches where he hasn't won by fall, has outscored his opposition 100-16.
I know they said force the issue. You don't want to force the issue too much against Vega.
Keep the hands legal,
Vega with
guys.
some cat-like swipes.
I've seen a theme already of Oklahoma State there because those guys are cutting off that mat. They're slowly, good shot there by Petersen.
No
he's got to cut that corner. Now he's got to watch that cradle, though. He's got to watch the cradle.
No control.
Oh, but good job there.
Petersen doing a good job sitting out here, but his leg is stuck. Look, he's got the crotch lift, and let's see where Vega goes here.
No control.
Still rolling, trying to find position. This is a great thing that both guys are wrestling through it. They're not looking for a stalemate.
Vega coming up, getting his head up. And that's great wrestling there.
And you saw when Petersen got on that shot, he wanted to try and finish high around the hip area of Vega. I like the fact that he's attacking.
Petersen getting his first look at the Cowboys this year. You go back to national duels in November, just down the road in Tulsa, and it was Bailey who wrestled there, lost 3-0 in overtime against Vega, which was a huge coming out weekend for Sergio Vega. Got his first win against an All-American against Ryan Jack of NC State, and then the win over Bailey, and also majored Brock Hardy of Nebraska 13-2.
Yeah, and he's slowly showed why he's one of the best in the country, especially as a freshman, taking an attempt of his own there. I remember watching the first duel against Nebraska and watching him major decision Brock Hardy. And I'm like, man, there's no way he can do that again. These guys will meet again in December. And not only did he beat him, he pinned him. It was one of those moments you're like, all right, this guy's for real. And he's building confidence, and it's being displayed in his wrestling.
Where are they growing, these guys, bringing it into her first year in Stillwater? We saw Forrest. Here's Vega. Landon Robidoux at 57. Stillwater's own D. Lockett at 65. And then a redshirt freshman, Cody Merrill, at 197 in the back half.
Petersen is showing himself. He's not backing up. He's staying right in there and trying to get a go behind. Strong period here by Petersen. He's still attacking.
Scoreless first. David Taylor's squad, number 3 in the country, the 2-time NCAA champ, 2-time Hodge winner. You got Olympic gold on both sides. Tom Brand's won it in '96, a 3-time individual champ, and in 19 seasons has led the Hawkeyes to 4 team titles and a top 5 finish in every season but his first. A very high standard in Iowa City.
You don't see too often that the respect that they have for a true freshman not to go underneath. He's only been wrestling for 3 months in a real wrestling environment, and they're always saying, I don't want to go underneath this true freshman.
Yeah, and he showed that he's really dangerous from that position. But also, it speaks to Kale Petersen doing a really good job, right? When he shoots, he's shooting high and above the knee. He's not letting Sergio sit corner. Look at him above the knee, stand on the hamstrings, see if he can pop back door, get his hips underneath of him.
He didn't want to go below the knee. That arm went below the knee. He wants to stay high like you were saying, JB. He's got to watch to get his head on his side. If he's got to do it, he's got to do it quickly. He's got to be quick around that.
Switches to the double. He's got that far hip with his right hand.
Look at the balance there. It's like a freestyle, keeping your head there, not losing anything. He's got to keep coming across. But watch the hip motion. Good motion there, almost there.
No control.
No control, good scramble there. But Petersen is not backing down. He is attacking.
Oh, and that may have been a mistake, letting go of the leg. Oh, look, he comes out backside. No, he's got leg in, he's behind both arms. We may have...
He should keep that half in there and continue to push towards the head. Keep that half in there, continue to move forward.
He's got his heel right in his elbow. He's having a hard time finding a way. He's got his...
I tell you what.
I'm impressed.
Petersen is wrestling. He's not panicking. He knows what's coming, and he's not backing down. And there are no stall calls.
What do you think Vega is thinking, given the way some of his matches have gone this year?
Well, it seems like he's won a lot of matches like this, so he shouldn't be too nervous or uncomfortable. But the fact of the matter is, Petersen is not backing down.
So scoreless after 2. Petersen close to a takedown there in the second. Vega hasn't given one up this year.
So at that point, he had to have, but watch the roll through there by Vega to continue to move. Whenever you're in a scramble situation, you want to move. You don't want to stand still, and they were just trying to figure it out like a chess match.
And Vega doesn't seem frantic at all, right? In a situation like this where you've been really dominant throughout the year, you would think that he would be panicking, taking numerous errant shots, but he's staying really patient. He knows he only needs one to win the match, and Kale Petersen's been really impressive.
He's still in this match. Petersen's still moving. And it seems like Vega is not really shooting. He's kind of reaching, but not shooting. Like reaching for the legs, you want to shoot through the legs, not to the legs. I think maybe a misdirection on him.
Well, that streak it doesn't look like it's in jeopardy yet, this match. Still hasn't given up a takedown yet, but if you're Kale Petersen, you've got to go.
Right.
Now you're at 1 minute left in the match, and he gets to the leg again, and look at how he's posting backhand.
Now he's got to come up. He doesn't want... Oh,
now he's in trouble.
That's a problem.
Now he's in trouble.
That's a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. There it is. The cradle. Now backwards. Just like that. Just like that. He's got to just extend himself just a little more.
Vega's just driving for that finish with the shoulder blades down.
That's it.
He's got it! Perfection remains intact.
Hey, you can run, but you can't hide. It's only a matter of time before Sergio's going to find you. He got into the position multiple times throughout the match, kept getting to the body and looking for the cradle, but he couldn't find it. Petersen was doing a good job. Eventually, he found it.
One thing that you noticed was his patience. You said it earlier, JB. He wasn't nervous about anything. He knew what position he wanted to get to, and this is the position, a cradle. When you have someone that has length like that, you just readjust. You don't blow out your arms. You just continue to move towards, and at that point, in college wrestling, it only takes 1 second for your shoulder blades to hit the mat. He adjusts 1 second, and this place goes on fire.
At this rate, guys, they're going to run out of confetti.